Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for being here for the second annual Singularity Summit. I know we're getting a little bit of a late start, got a little bit late prep time this morning, but welcome. So I just want to make a few housekeeping notes here. The wireless is down. We're working on it right now. Hopefully we'll have it up for you pretty soon. We were only able to get one bandwidth pipeline for this, so just share it. Don't do too much heavy downloading or uploading, and we should be OK. A couple of other things. If you don't have a badge, we will be giving you a badge if you just go out to the tables during the break and get it. We'll get that squared away. So why are we here? What's this event all about? I'll say a little bit about that and then introduce Peter Thiel. Peter will be emceeing the event with me. Singularity Summit, AI and the Future of Humanity. We're here to talk about advanced artificial intelligence, a field that's been around for 50 years, a lot of over-promise, over-hype in many ways at the beginning. Many people think that there are reasons to believe we may be having a resurgence of artificial intelligence research right now. We're here to talk about that today, to see whether there's any credence to that, and to explore some of the potential consequences of that technology. So Peter is up here with me. He is a benefactor to the host organization here, the Singularity Institute. I'm the executive director. Peter came on board as a benefactor in early 2006. He's a close advisor to the Institute. You know, he runs, pretty well known for starting up PayPal as a co-founder, serving as the CEO. He's involved as the initial investor in Facebook right now, a lot of ventures. He has a hedge fund here just across the street, Clarium Capital. I think it's about $3 billion right now. So very successful. We're very happy to have him involved in these dialogues. And take it away, Peter. Thanks, guys.
Great. Tyler, thanks a lot for opening that. And I'd also like to join Tyler in welcoming all of you here this weekend. I think we have an awesome program lined up for all of you. And we're here to really think about one of the most important questions we could be asking. You know, we're living in an exponentiating technological civilization, and the question of where this technology is going to head has to be one of the most important questions one could be dealing with. You know, the 20th century was in many ways a great and terrible century, and everything about the 21st that we can tell suggests that it is going to be far greater and or far more terrible, and that you know, some of the choices and discussions we have at places like this are going to play a key role in shaping this future world. One of the questions I was asked the other day about this whole idea of a singularity was, well, you know, if you define a singularity as sort of this you know, physics is a break in the fabric of space-time where the standard laws of physics can't be extrapolated, and sort of the technological version, if you define it as a sort of break in the fabric of history where you know, the conventional account of what happens breaks down, and people who are stuck by thinking that tomorrow will be just like today or yesterday go very haywire, and that doesn't work, then what sense does it actually make to even talk about the singularity, even if this is going to happen? You know, why is this helpful to talk about something that by definition almost is something that can't be predicted or described? I still don't have a great comprehensive answer to that, but it seems to me that a partial initial answer is that just like in physics, you know, even if we don't know everything that goes on in a black hole or what happens on the inside, because we can't know by definition and the physics laws break down, the fact that you know black holes exist leads to a very different picture of the universe from one in which you don't know that they exist. And in a similar way, being aware that there is this potential for a dramatic change and acceleration of technology leads us to ask questions very different from the ones that we would otherwise be asking. For example, you know, instead of asking the day-to-day question about how should people living in the United States compete with people in China, maybe a better question is how should you compete with computers or work with computers? And it sort of reframes the way that we think about the world that we're living in. There will be obviously a lot of discussion about the acceleration of the computer revolution, the prospects for artificial intelligence, where that's going to go. You know, are computers going to outthink humans in 10 years, 20 years, 100 years? Never. You know, that sort of is a very, very open set of questions. But what I would say is that whatever your views are on when computers will start to think, it is my hope that, that in the meantime, humans will use their brains to think as much as they possibly can, and that this is one of the most important things they could be thinking about. I want to thank all of you for coming, and would encourage you to spend the next few days thinking about how we bring about a 21st century that is far greater than we can imagine, rather than one that's far more terrible than we can imagine. I want to, I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, so I'm going to go real quick with the introduction. Dr. Rodney Brooks is our first keynote speaker. He's a robotics professor at MIT. He's a CTO of iRobot. He's done a whole slew of different things in robotics, AI research, computer science, background in mathematics. You can read about his many awards, credentials, achievements in the bio. And with that, I'll turn it over to him, and so we can get started on a substantive discussion.
Okay, no, I'm on. Thanks, Peter.
Thanks a lot.